Now, there has been some controversy regarding t-shirts. Now, there's a couple of instances. We're now going to deal with them. Well, now, there was some controversy about some t-shirts in 2010. A certain party or a certain group of people decided to make a bit of mischief concerning certain t-shirts that were being worn by certain people in Ipswich in 2010, claiming that they were not declared on a certain person's election expenses. Well, basically, and if you go to my blog, a Riverside View, the best blog based in Ipswich, the one everyone's talking about, you could find on the July the 26th, 2010, I posted a picture of some good-looking people wearing the said t-shirt, and I say furthermore this photo was taken before the dissolution of Parliament. So basically, as the t-shirts were there before the dissolution of Parliament, it was not actually an election expense. But the left did not like the fact that we won Ipswich in 2010, the same as they're not going to like the fact that we are going to win Ipswich in 2015. Now the said t-shirt was made by the company Fruit of the Loom, and if you go to rank a brand on the internet, it says it has a sustainability summary. It says that Fruit of the Loom has an average score compared to other brands in the fashion, clothing and shoes sector. And it says that the company has taken good steps in the area of labour conditions, for example, workers' rights, and then it goes on about their environmental policy. But we're not. But as a modern abolitionist, I'm not actually that bothered about their environmental policy. I'm more interested in the workers' rights. And Fruit of the Loom has, and that t-shirt did. So that's the history of that t-shirt. Nothing controversial there. Now, where the Fruit of the Loom t-shirt, see, there really wasn't any concern. It's made in Morocco. There's another t-shirt that a lot of good people are wearing at the moment and shall be wearing over the next sort of 6 months or so, and that is made in Bangladesh. On finding that out, I decided to look into it a bit further. It's made in Bangladesh by a company called Stedman, and I can find no reference to slave labour or sweatshop work or anything like that, which I'm very happy about. I cannot find any evidence of modern slavery in the supply chain, which actually leads us nicely to another t-shirt. Now, the thing is, obviously Millie Klusky and Harpersson wouldn't actually bother and look into the supply chain or anything. I mean, they're champagne socialists, so they're not really and they're not really bothered about workers' rights or anything. I mean, if they were bothered, they wouldn't be members of the Labour Party, would they? Let's face it. Basically, and Nick just wants to suck up with the people he wants to go into coalition with next year, because, well, Lib Dems do anything and agree with everybody for the purpose of getting votes. They have, well, we all know what the Lib Dems are like. I mean, the thing is, it's all ended up being rather embarrassing to the Labour Party, though, hasn't it? I mean, like, Harriet Harman was actually wearing it in Parliament to embarrass David Cameron. Well, he's not embarrassed at all, is he? They're embarrassed. I mean, and the thing is, if transparency in supply chains was part of the modern slavery bill, it would be easier for people to pick things like this up, about slave labour, sweatshop clothing, etc. Now, somebody would say that I'm wasting my time about this, and we're wasting our time because people like cheap clothes, but people liked cheap sugar at one time as well, and that didn't actually put people off campaigning against slave labour and the sugar industry. So, but this is a case of modern slavery in Mauritius, and they've worn the t-shirts, and anyway, Faisal Ali Begum, president of the International Textile Garment and Leather Workers Union, has said, the workers in this factory are treated very poorly, and the fact that politicians in England are making a statement using these sweatshop t-shirts is appalling. And it is. I mean, are they going to apologise? If a Conservative MP wore one of those t-shirts and this came out, Ed Miliband would, and the Labour Party would be calling for their resignation. So is Ed Miliband, Nick Clegg and Harriet Harman going to resign after wearing these t-shirts made from slave labour in Mauritius? I'm just wondering.